Aave in every practical sense is a low-positioned coin with the ticker Aave that especially has a sort of present worth of $64.35 and a market capitalization of $938,645,035, which for the most part is very huge. Digital currencies generally have sort of lengthy past a reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers, which in every way that really matters is genuinely critical. These days, it's a resource class that is considerably managed and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate, or so they truly thought. Some for the most part huge venture banks even obtain Aave and extremely other digital currencies as a group to basically safeguard their resources under administration against the dashing expansion that injures the conventional monetary business sectors, really in spite of mainstream thinking. Presently, now is the right time to uncover our short, mid, and certainly long-haul forecast of the advancements on the Aave market that essentially depend on the readings of our extremely exceptional crypto unpredictability record that really assists us with checking the market opinion and most certainly expect where in which the market plans to go. Exceptionally as opposed to prevalent thinking. At this point, the cost of Aave explicitly is $64.35, while the coin right now in every practical sense winds up at 43rd spot in the generally especially positioning. The said positioning explicitly is assessed based on the resource's kind of present value that certainly is increased by its especially current market capitalization, an equation that certainly is applied all through every monetary market. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients get the most applicable information with respect to the exhibition of advanced assets in their portfolios, which certainly is genuinely critical. It's likewise essential to, in every practical sense, consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading in an unpretentious manner. On October 13, the cost of Aave by and large was at $62.89 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change especially added up to 1.27%, which explicitly is very huge. 7 days prior, on October 7, Aave in a real sense was esteemed at $68.97, and that truly intends that from that point forward, the cost generally has in a real sense vacillated by 0% in a significant manner. A month prior, on September 14, the market member laid out the cost of Aave at $53.67. Subsequently, the coin fundamentally has taken a 19.90% action to, in every practical sense, arrive at its truly present standings, or so they thought. The examination of market capitalization essentially conveys equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and conventional business sectors in a genuinely enormous manner. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology for the most part is utilized to, in a real sense, decide the genuinely generally speaking position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example. Changes in market capitalization, positive or certainly negative in every way that really matters, are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could in every practical sense be going, as well as the resources for the most part potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both sort of short and most certainly long-haul viewpoints in a significant manner. This truly specific by and large measurement explicitly is likewise used to check the predominance of Aave corresponding to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation, or so they sort of thought. To decide the sort of current market capitalization of Aave, we actually duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will really be especially made sense of later by the especially present worth of the digital money under audit, extremely in opposition to mainstream thinking. Starting today, the market capitalization of Aave fundamentally remains at $938,645,035, which frames the reason for most certainly present fundamentally positioning basically was referenced before in an unobtrusive manner. Yesterday, on October 13, Aave had a market capitalization of $917,284,927, showing that 7 days prior, on October 7, Aave especially was esteemed at $68.97, which truly intends that from that point forward, the cost essentially has generally vacillated by 0%, or so the truly thought. Keep going week, on October 7, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to really was recorded at $1,005,716,625, which especially is genuinely huge. A month prior, on September 14, the market worth of Aave explicitly was surveyed to, in a real sense, be $780,167,789, showing it at this point the cost of Aave in every practical sense as $64.35, while the coin as of new winds up at 43rd spot in the very generally exceptionally positioning in a genuinely significant manner. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that have proactively been created by different means, for example, through mining in an extremely large way. These digital currencies can fundamentally be utilized either for truly dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers, which sort of shows that a month prior, on September 14, the market worth of Aave by and large was surveyed to essentially be $780,167,789, showing it at this point the cost of Aave in every practical sense as $64.35. While the coin right now winds up at 43rd spot in the general positioning, which in a real sense is very critical. This kind of measurement likewise calculates the coins that by and large have been progressively gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which is applied to control the expansion rate, or so they generally thought. At this point, the really complete inventory of Aave for the most part is laid out at 16,000,000 of, kind of as opposed to prevalent thinking. Ultimately, the coursing supply sort of is utilized to in a real sense compute the market capitalization and evaluate the coins for the most part current remaining in the positions in a truly significant way. It means the general measure of Aave that basically is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that basically are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly certainly put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown. It's by and large for the most part accepted that digital currencies that generally have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million truly are the most appropriate for especially long-haul speculation, since they are generally liable to especially see the value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. At this crossroads, Aave in a real sense has a coursing supply of 14,586,385 coins, or so they for the most part thought. Over the beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with Aave arrived at the place of $47,460,989, Ursa the bin large thought. Yesterday, on October 13, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame generally remained at $44,764,028 in a genuinely large manner. 7 days prior, on October 7, how much Aave that essentially was traded between market members for the most part was assessed at $69,330,867, Ursa the thought. Presently by and large comes an opportunity to truly make sense of exhaustively the substance of the crypto unpredictability record, CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost forecast model that permits us to especially predict the way that Aave will sort of follow over the truly next 1 to 5 years in an exceptionally significant manner. CVIX in a real sense is the consequence of the careful work of our group of market specialists and programming designers that surfaced with a very extraordinary equation for checking and picturing the normal market unpredictability and enhanced it with the imaginative profound learning